Yellow little flowers. Beautiful. Hey, what happened? What, what happened?
It's a thorn.
Getting back to our home after all this time has been without a doubt a huge relief.
We've made it back to Sweden. We have a lot of work to do.
Slowly as we settle in, we also realize how overwhelming the adaptation from city life to rural countryside is. Owning a home comes with huge responsibilities we had no point of reference of. We were also overwhelmed by the season we arrived in. Everything was grey and gloomy. A major contrast from all the photos and videos we had from last summer before we had to leave. It was a weird, naive feeling we had that the home and our garden, despite being uninhabited for more than 7 months, would look exactly the same as it did when we left. Arriving at this season, we got to see the beautiful transition and again be struck by how nature can transform.
Alrighty then. When we first arrived, it was pretty gloomy, pretty gray, pretty dead. The sun is out, and the greenhouse needs work. I planted these a few weeks ago. We have sunflowers. We have a lot of flowers. I never planted flowers before. But flowers are good for bugs to pollinate and attract them to come on in, because that's what we learned last year from our little boot camp greenhouse gardening. Here's the basil. They're growing. I guess I could leave it here, but I have a lot, and I'm gonna put them in here. Here's some, what is this, paprika? It's a little wilted because it gets hot in here. Max planted some kale. Mine burnt. That's the other thing about being in a greenhouse. It can be so hot in here compared to outside. So I made this makeshift. We had ordered something from Amazon and it was wrapped in this, and I just kept this. It came in handy. So we have a bunch of zucchini. So it's sunblock for the zucchini. Okay, several hours later. Max, what are you doing?
I just went to our friend Salim, who is a permaculture farmer. We weren't here for the planting season, so he offered to plant some seedlings for us. So these are the tomatoes that he kept for us. So I just went to his house to pick them up. So we have 8 of these tomato plants. They're all different. They're all unique. We have celery, 12 seedlings of celery that we're going to plant outside. And then we got cucumber and chili from him. But then we also have a lot of other stuff.
Okay.
So I'm planting them in the planter that Maya made.
I made these planters. So I have these zucchinis and I'm moving them outside. I get worried because it's like they're going to high school and they get beat up.
That's how I felt last year.
They get beat up by bullies. There's lots of bullies out here in these outdoor parts. Like, this is outside of the nursery. This is like kindergarten or preschool or something. I'm trying to be very careful. You have to be so careful when you pot.
Alright, I'm taking a little break from all the gardening work and the housework and all the above work, whatever, to announce a very, very exciting news. We've got our first ever sponsor on this channel, Surfshark VPN. Thank you so much, aka the plug when you want to stream your favorite shows, movies, whatever you like, with freedom. Surfshark will keep your identity safe by encrypting all the information that goes between your device and the internet. For example, although Maya and I have moved to the countryside, we do love winding down on the couch just watching our shows. Since Maya and I have lived in multiple countries, we have a wide range of shows and movies that we love to watch. And luckily, thank you Surfshark, they allow us to sort of virtually teleport to these countries and access all of those shows from all these countries with just one simple click. For instance, Maya's now currently starring in a movie called Alaska is a Drag on Netflix, and I suggested one night that we watched it. However, it wasn't showing in Sweden. But with that little simple click I just told you about, it snapped us right into the American Netflix and we were able to watch it. Another thing that makes Surfshark stands out to its competitor is that they can use one login on multiple devices. When I've used VPNs in the past, I've had certain devices that I use for VPN usage only. because usually they provide limited devices, but not Surfshark. You can have as many as you want. What you'll do now is click the link in the info box below and use the promo code MAXMAYA and you'll get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. They'll also offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so the stakes are not that high. Just click the link, sign up with your promo code, and while you're at it, go on Netflix and check Alaska is a Drag. Wherever you are in the world, thanks to Surfshark.
I have so many ideas of what I want to do to this house, but a lot of it can't happen right now because I'm pregnant and I want to do like a lot of renovations, but we can't do that now. We have to do it like almost a year from now. So I'm like, okay, what little changes can I do to make this cuter without breaking the bank? And a lot of it involves DIYs, but with what time? It takes so much time. So anyways, I say all that to say I'm gonna redo this entire home. But for now, I'm gonna just do little interior pics. And I'm gonna go shopping at the Lopez, aka secondhand store. So I'm gonna go there right now. I've never been to this one with Max. I'll meet him there. So okay, I pulled up. So cute. I've never been to this thrift store and it's like 10 minutes from me. Look who decided to join.
I just got some break from, I don't know if you've told them already.
No.
I'm helping my dad. He's removing his old roof and I've been helping him to remove all of it and now we're putting on the new roof. But isn't it so nice when you find a shop like this in the middle of like nowhere? It's so easy to think that you have to be in a big city to run these things or to, but this just gives me motivation and inspiration to do something similar, you know?
Yeah.
What did we get, Maya?
Oh. So we did a little mixy matchy. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be like industrial cottage chic.
And we're gonna put labels on them.
Yeah.
So that we can organize our things.
Yes. There's a lot happening today on this Sunday. We went to get the wood. So Max is now outside with his dad. Maybe I should show you.
We're going to assemble the lawnmower. A little tractor.
Okay, good.
So we can cut the grass.
While they're assembling another project, I'm gonna go inside and what am I gonna do? I will be painting that mudroom, painting it and even fitting my own custom coat rack. I keep buying coat racks and shoe racks and none of it works. I'm like, let me try a DIY. So let's take a look.
Hello everyone. Are we similar?
Same haircut?
Same haircut, same eyes.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. You said that actually.
Yeah, you have the same eyes.
So we're so grateful of this man. He's helping us a lot. He lives very close. So he comes over, he has a brilliant mind, brilliant body, and a lot of good tips for first house owners.
Yeah.
So
I'm so glad I can help you.
Thank you. So let's see if this works. Got my wood. Gotta glue them together and then paint it. Moment of truth. So I'm just gonna glue these two. That's why my manual lawnmower is much better. Although I can't cover ground. This is like a golf course.
reporting live from the mudroom, and this is my wife. This is normally how I know her these days. Usually, always with a project going. What you doing?
Oh yeah, this is part 2. I'm painting, redoing all of this. I took everything off. I think I'm gonna paint this too,
Okay.
just to make it
Do
look.
you?
Yeah.
In other news, we haven't had a perfectly working lawnmower for the past month. Maya got one of those manual ones, But if you have over 2,000 square meter of land and grass, I don't think it's sustainable to have a hand-driven manual lawnmower. I'm certainly not gonna be doing that every week, and my pregnant wife won't be doing that every week either. But I like the initiative, Maya, and it actually worked way better than we thought it would do. However, dun dun dun, let me show you what I got. All right, the beast has awakened, and yeah, this is what we're gonna do. One last thing, you have to use like earplugs or something because this bad boy is loud. It's an old one. We got an old one and renovated it. One thing, I don't know if this is necessary for anyone else, but I need one of these as well because I have the worst pollen allergy, and this is the worst season for pollen. Like, I'm sneezing every day, and it's a hard time to have hay fever these days. It's a tough time. I'm sure there's a lot of people who can relate out there, but I need this because when the grass is being cut, I get so triggered that yeah, so I'll keep this on. Not the most comfortable, but it helps. So let's go.
And that, let's see what it looks like.
You can clearly see that. And that's how you do the lawn in one day. What was I saying to you guys? I was saying 1 hour. Took me 2 hours. Oh man. Well, it's done. Buy a home on the countryside, they said. It will be fun, they said.
You're not having fun yet?
I'm having loads of fun, but it's a hard work.
Yeah, this is the thing that people don't talk about. We should talk about it.
I mean, I showed them a glimpse of it.
So the reality is, nature, country, is still hard. It's just a different kind of
She
hard.
says, meanwhile, there's so many flies on your face.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like, people think, oh, nature, it's so great and it's healthy. I'm like, yeah, but then there's ticks and bugs and moths and bees and wild hogs. And yeah. But
We haven't had any wild hogs yet,
we haven't had wild hogs.
but
We've heard them.
we've heard them. My dad had his whole lawn ruined by them. This summer? Oh, no,
No,
this
fall.
winter.
Yeah.
Fall.
How do you like it overall versus city life?
I mean, I don't think it was until we actually got back here, since I've been living abroad for a while, where I realized that how I am brought up in the forest. I feel like I've always spent time in the forest, but then I went away for all these years and I kind of forgot about it. And now I find myself living next to the forest, and I'm just realizing how natural it feels for me. So I gravitate towards nature unconsciously, I think, and I feel like it's so great to be like here and have that freedom. Like, for me, it's freedom that I can step out into the forest,
Hug a tree.
hug a tree, pick blueberries, lingon,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms. What about you?
Well, I've always lived in cities. I was born in the city of Toronto. When we were kids, we moved to Scarborough. Bounced around all over Scarborough.
Which I consider still a big city,
Still a
because it's
big
like
city.
suburban of.
Yeah, compared to it's still densely populated. And despite me living in cities all the time, I feel at home here.
Ooh, that's
in
a big
In
statement.
the countryside.
Yeah.
I love
Why?
nature. I don't know.
Why does it make you feel more at home?
It
It's
could
a
be
great
my
thing. I'm
age.
just curious.
It could be my age. It could be my life's chapter, but I don't know. Maybe it's a state of the world, but it's nice to catch my breath, and I think I'm such a busybody. Like, I'm always busy with the editing or emails, and I've just translated that busyness into like on the land. And like, hand mowing, painting, any DIY.
Yeah.
And nothing beats hearing these birds. I don't think I could ever get sick of them. Maybe if I was filming, but we're filming right now. But it's honestly, I'm so curious how long I can do this. Cause
Me too.
yeah, that's the
That's
curiosity.
the greatest challenge. Is I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth.
No, but here we are.
My biggest fear or challenge is definitely to stay put, and
Yeah.
when there will come times when I will be not gravitating, but I will be bored, I think, and uncomfortable in this slow pace, isolating lifestyle, and I will long for jazz bars, parties, not parties, but like vibrant cities, all different kinds of lattes, baristas,
Which we still have
public
access to.
transport, more diversity, and or just traveling in general, which I don't think will be a thing, but I have a tendency to, whenever I feel like I'm stuck or when things are too slow, I just pick it up by traveling somewhere. But I have to find that dopamine kick from this place, I think. The presence.
I don't see us getting bored for a while though. Like, look at us, we're so busy, like
Yeah.
so much stuff. And then enter
A baby.
baby. You thought you was bored before? Look at me now. Anyways, that was a cute little break, a cute little check-in.